StonedChakra, bitches.
This is So Stone News with your host, StonedChakra. Welcome to So Stone News. I'm your host, and we will begin with tonight's top subject.
Legalization. Something that is sweeping across the country at record numbers has come to a state that many thought it would never happen, including myself. The state of Kentucky has just made medical marijuana legal.
StonedChakra, bitches.
It's fucking bananas. That is so bananas. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Take a look at the news. So Stone News, baby. Oh man, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear signs order to partly legalize medical marijuana. Partly. I guess I missed that part of the headline. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear signed an executive order Tuesday to legalize the possession and use of medical marijuana by certain eligible individuals in the state as long as it is purchased legally outside of Kentucky and amounts to less than 8 ounces. Kentucky is currently one of just 12 states to still outlaw marijuana for both medical and recreational purposes, despite public polling showing the legalization of marijuana is quite popular among its residents. Beshear said he would have preferred the state legislature pass a law fully legalizing and regulating medical cannabis, but he was taking executive action after the repeated failure of a bill to do so in the Kentucky General Assembly. Noting that many Kentuckians with chronic and terminal illnesses are prohibited from legally buying marijuana in the state, Beshear said those individuals will soon be able to get help they need without living in fear of being charged with a misdemeanor. I mean, that's a big deterrent for a lot of people, is the legality of it. Me, I've always kind of been a rebel, you know what I'm saying?
StonedChakra, bitches.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
But thankfully, I live in a licensed legal state now, and I visit my licensed local dispensary on a regular basis. When will medical marijuana be legal in Kentucky? The executive order on medical marijuana will go into effect January 1st. The executive order lists 21 medical conditions that would make Kentuckians eligible to use and possess medical marijuana so long as a physician diagnosed the individual with the condition. Those conditions include cancer, epilepsy, multiple sclerosis, post-traumatic stress disorder, Lou Gehrig's disease, and Parkinson's disease. You gotta have some heavy hitters if you want to get that green in Kentucky. Eligible Kentuckians possessing medical marijuana must have a receipt of its purchase in another state, while some states with medical marijuana do not allow non-residents to purchase it. Beshear said Tuesday that its individuals can also buy legal recreational marijuana in those states. See, that's kind of a shitty situation to be in, though, because I think the closest one is Michigan. So coming from Kentucky, that'd be like 4 or 5 hours, just one way. I think Maryland recently did that, but that's even farther, like 8 hours. Beshear order faces opposition from Republicans. Of course it does. Of course it does. Beshear said that while some may criticize his order for not going far enough, he said there are limitations on executive authority that prevent him legally from going as far as he would have liked. What we're trying to do is take a measured step to help those that are struggling while ensuring that they can purchase from a safe, reliable place. And ultimately, nobody should feel like a criminal when they can legally purchase it in one of our neighboring states and use it. Like, I mean, that's fucking right, yo. It's fucking crazy how different shit goes from state to state. Like, the fact that we're considered one country is crazy. Like, just the not even counting the people that immigrated here, past and present. Not even counting them, just the amount of dialects and different cultures based on the regions in the United States is crazy. The fact that we're like one country is bananas to me. Time and time again, the governor has attempted to bypass the policy-making authority of the General Assembly, stated Cameron Add that Tuesday's order was another example of his attitude towards governing. Oh, fuck you, David. In case you didn't know, Daniel Cameron is the douchebag that straight up didn't charge any of the police officers in the death of Breonna Taylor. For context, fucking douchebag. As always, he seems to relish ruling by decree instead of by law. Kentucky's General Assembly is the sole and final policy-making body of this state, and they must be allowed to have their say. As you can see, I'm kind of burnt out. Like, let's keep it so stone news. We're not gonna get political. This is so stone news. Keep it stone, baby. Keep it stone.
StonedChakra, bitches.
Cameron indicated his office was reviewing the 2 executive orders to determine next steps. Okay, so they're probably going to try and block it the same way that the same way they successfully blocked student debt relief. Yay. Beshear's orders also faced immediate criticism from Republican supporters of legalizing medical marijuana, including Rep. Jason Nemes of Louisville, the lead sponsor of the bill that passed the State House twice but failed in the Senate. While saying that he still fervently supports medical marijuana, Nemes said he also stands by the rule of law and that the governor's unprecedented power grab cannot stand. So he did the thing you want. But because he didn't do it the way you want, you don't want it. Either way, we're making steps, we're making strides to legalization all across the nation. I'm not gonna. Feel free to peruse the rest of that article. I'm not gonna do it here and now. I'll have the link listed below. Of course, you always know I cite my sources, baby. That's it for So Stoned News. Check me out, StonedChakra, baby. Stop playing.
StonedChakra,
Stop playing
bitches.
games. Like, subscribe, all the things. Do them. Let's go.